if you've ever felt like navigating the APS job market is like throwing darts blindfolded, this video will change that for you. Hi, I'm V and I'm here to help you crack the APS code with actionable strategies that work. So today, I'll break down 3 things. Number 1, the APS Annual Recruitment Cycle when the market is hot and why. Number 2, how to make the most of these peak times to maximize your chances of landing a role. And number 3, what to do during the downtime so you're always prepared for when the market heats up again. So by the end of this video, you'll not only know when to apply, but how to prepare, giving you a major edge over the other candidates. So let's get cracking. So let's talk about the APS recruitment cycle. Now, the APS recruitment cycle isn't random at all. It actually follows a pretty predictable pattern over the course of the year. I'll start by January to February, the summer slowdown. That's what I call it, because there's not many people on deck, people are on leave, and there's not much going on during this time. So this is basically what I would call the calm before the storm as well. Next, we've got March to June, so that's the last minute push. Agencies race to spend their budgets. They want to clear their money so that they can get more money for the next financial year. But these roles are typically more of like urgent roles that need filling before the financial year. So this is basically the final sprint before the next financial year starts. Now, from July to September, that's when the hot market begins. This is the start of financial year. The agencies are flush with new budget, new monies, and many roles are advertised so that teams can ramp up their activities. So think of this time, so this July to September time, as the spring of the market. Now, from October to December, this is actually peak season. And I'm sorry that if you're tuning in right now, this is now January. So we've passed that hot season. But recruitment basically hits its stride as agencies work to fill positions before the end of the year. It's basically crunch time for recruitment teams, and this is when you'll see the highest volume of jobs that are out there for APS jobs. So understanding these annual cycles helps you sort of focus your energies at the right time. Keep in mind that even though January and February is a slow time of the year, it doesn't mean that there aren't any good jobs out there. There's just less of them. So still keep an eye out. But if there's nothing out there at the moment for you that is suitable to you and your experiences, there's still stuff that you can do, still things that you can do to make use of that time. So how to maximize peak recruitment times? Now, December is a hot market period, so that's when it's time to set those alerts on APS jobs and be proactive and continuously monitor. So as soon as you see a job that you like, that's the time to pounce. The next thing is, remember to tailor every application to the APS. It's all about alignment with the selection criteria. Use the STARR framework to craft responses that match the role's requirements. And if you discovered this content through YouTube, you might not have already my Pitch Perfect guide to help you create winning selection criteria responses using the STARR framework, STARR with an extra R. Don't worry, I have you covered. The link to the free guide is in the description box below. The next thing is polish your resume and pitch. Your resume isn't just a summary, it's a sales tool. Highlight how your experience meets APS level standards. You can have a look at the APS Work Level Standards, but just by doing a Google search, but I'll also add the link down below if you want to grab it just down there. And don't forget, if it's a state government job that you're applying for, you'll need to find the state government equivalent, and that's also available publicly. Now, the next thing you can do is network. Attend government events or seminars to make connections. You never know when a conversation can lead to an opportunity. Also, just let your friends and family know that you're looking to crack into the APS, and they might know someone who might know someone who might know someone. So don't be afraid to share with your friends and family what you're trying to do. So what to do during the downtimes? So then, if you're in this period, which is now January to February, the market is quieter. And during this time, don't use it as an excuse to lose momentum. Here's how to stay prepared. Number one, upskill. Use this time to improve your skills in areas the APS values like policy writing, data analysis, or stakeholder engagement. Whatever area that you're trying to crack into in the APS, level up on those skills. Number two is about refining your pitch. And you can do that by practicing crafting selection criteria responses for hypothetical roles so you're ready to hit the ground running. Number three, you can research agencies and learn about their priorities and culture of the agencies. This will help you tailor your applications and stand out during the interviews and shortlisting process. The next thing is building a master application kit. And what I mean by this is create a library of examples for your STARR responses. This will save you time and stress for when you apply for the next wave of jobs, or you can refer to this as you prepare for your interviews. So, you know what they say, right? Timing is everything, and this is true for the APS recruitment process, and now you have the insider knowledge to make it work for you. During the hot markets, be ready to act fast with tailored, polished applications. And you can do that because during the quiet months, you've invested in upskilling yourself, you've researched the agencies, and you've prepared so that you're always one step ahead. Remember, the APS recruitment process rewards preparation and persistence. I'm not going to lie, it's a long process, and sometimes things are just out of your control. But if you know you want to crack in and stay in because it's the right path for you and you align with the values of the APS, then commit to keep applying, staying in the game until you win the match. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more actionable tips. And if you're ready to take the next step, download my free Pitch Perfect guide to start crafting applications that stand out. And until next time, I'm V, helping you crack into the APS with confidence. Ciao.